cars drive by. Hey folks, Thomas here. Let's go for a walk. This is the field behind my house, and I think we'll just go for a walk down to those trees way down there. So I'm feeling a lot better since my last video. I talked to some friends and I talked to some family, and you know, just talking to the people around you can really help a lot whenever you're going through a rough time, like a lot of us are right now. So I guess that's the first thing I'll say is, you know, if you're having a bit of a rough time right now with all this coronavirus stuff going on, take a few minutes out of your day and just call somebody that you care about. It'll do a lot of help. The other thing that you can do if you're feeling a little bit down is just get out into nature. Have yourself a little walk. Oh boy, the snow's really deep here. Yeah, you know, sometimes the medicine that we need is right here in front of us. It can be all too easy to just get caught up in all the news and the media and really all the sensationalism that's all around it right now. I find it's getting harder and harder to keep an eye on what's important out there and, you know, what's just trying to get clicks and trying to get your attention. Every once in a while, it'll just do you good to just get away from it all and just get out here into nature or to talk to some people. It can really help bring you down to earth. I haven't actually gone for a walk down to these trees down here for quite a while. I used to really enjoy doing this sort of thing. Yeah, it feels kind of nice to get back to it again. This is a big farmer's field. I live out here in the country of Prince Edward Island, and I'm surrounded by farm fields here. They usually grow potatoes in this field. Sometimes they grow soybeans, corn, or even just hay. Kind of keeping an eye out and an ear as well too, because at nighttime sometimes I can hear coyotes back here. Alright, we're getting a bit closer to the trees now. You know, this video isn't really going to be about much. It's just me going for a walk, that sort of thing. Nothing too exciting. Okay, well, maybe I'll talk about the whole coronavirus thing, maybe just a little bit. I just broke the 180 rule. Okay, I'm down here by the trees now. I can go straight in, or I can go over that way, or I can go over this way. I think we're gonna go this way. So here's the thing. I live in Canada, and I was getting overwhelmed by this whole coronavirus thing, but I'm feeling a lot better about it now because I started thinking about things in relative terms. And you know, relative terms are a really cool thing to help mellow you out whenever you need it. If you're ever thinking that your lot in life or just what's going on is like too much, well, just try to take a step back and think about it from somebody else's perspective. kind of like, well, the first thing that comes to mind is, because I live here in Canada, I guess let's think about us Canadians' closest neighbors right down south there in the US. So here's what I mean. In Canada, as of today, which is March 27th, 2020, Canada has just over 4,000 cases of the coronavirus. Okay, I think there's a little clearing right here that we can get through. Let's give it a try. In the United States, they just crossed into first place for the most confirmed cases of coronavirus in the world. It's like over 80,000 cases there. So let's bring back that whole relative thing. You know, the 4,000 cases in Canada is actually pretty decent considering how many cases there are in the US, right? That's only like 5%. There's a bit of a tricky spot here. There's a little stream right there, and it crosses right under that snow right there too. So I think we'll go around this way. All right, here we're just gonna go through the trees a little bit right now. Cool, look at this. We're in the trees now. That's pretty neat. I don't know if you can see, but look right under that crest in the snow. See how it's kind of blue? I love that. Let's just have a quick look around here because it's really beautiful where I'm at. Yeah, so like I was saying, whoa! I just 100% sank right up to above my knees. Whoa. Okay, I guess the snow is pretty deep back here still. Oh, well, this just makes for a more interesting video, I guess. Okay, oh, let's get back up on my feet here. So, yeah, like I was saying, I really feel for the Americans right now because we've got so many cases, and it must be really scary, you know? And at a time whenever folks need to really band together and help each other out, you know, possibly it might make people, you know, come apart at the seams instead. It's just going to make things worse. All hope is not lost, though. You know, the folks that you see in the media, they're not the only folks that you got down there keeping an eye out for everybody. There's a lot of great people whose mandate truly is just to help thy neighbor. So it's a good thing to remember that you're not on your own. Something I learned just recently that was incredibly helpful for my own mental health was that, you know, if you boil down what is ailing you, then a lot of the time it comes back to fear. Scared of the unknown, scared of the known, not knowing what to do, and at the same time feeling like you don't have any options. That's not true though. There's always options, but you gotta remember that nobody's gonna do it for you. Sometimes you just need to remember that you're the one who's got your hands on the steering wheel. You're the one that's driving the car. You can choose to hide, and you know, all things considered, that's perfectly understandable. But you should try not to hide for forever, because sooner or later you're gonna have to face the facts and stand up to your fear. I'm on the other side of the trees right now. It's just a small little patch. Oh, look at that. There's something in the trees. I think it's like a hunting shelter thing. Let's go check it out. Oh, there's the stream. Oh, it's not a hunting shelter. It's just a tree that blew over. Its roots sticking up. I can't cross here because it's way too deep, but I think I might be okay over there. Here we are. I wonder if I can cross here. This might not be a good idea. Okay, it was a good idea. Made it. Okay. Let's just walk through these trees. Then when I get to the other side, we'll be back to that field. I came out for this walk because it's Friday, it's the end of the week. I don't have to work tomorrow. And I'm pretty much caught up on everything I need to do. So I got a pretty nice open wide weekend right ahead. And you know, I was starting to feel a little bit bored almost, which is weird for me. I've got a lot of hobbies. I got a lot of stuff to do at home. Not that I have to do, but stuff that I like to do. And I just didn't feel like doing any of it. Just felt too busy or something. My mind's been racing all week as it is. You know, I kind of just needed to go for a walk and chill out. Oh, branches. We're on the other side of the trees now. There's my house, way up there in the middle of the frame. You can see the porch light on. It's just so easy to lose sight of what's important. Which is silly, really, because the things that are important in life are so simple, you know? There's like your basic human needs, just shelter, food and water. And then there's other ones like love and, you know, all the other human emotions as well. And there's things like work and hobbies and stuff like that. But if you focus on all those other things that are kind of down the line, a funny thing happens. All of a sudden you can start to lose sight of what's important as your focus gets farther and farther away from the important things. You start to lose sight of them. Not all that surprising, is it? So if you're fortunate, you'll be able to know whenever you're too far away from what your core is, and you can get back there. Do whatever you need to get back there. But you know, I might be fortunate enough to be able to get back there. And you might be fortunate enough to, but your neighbor might not. So, in this crazy time that we're in right now, where it's so easy to lose sight of what's important. Sometimes you just need a little reminder of your core needs. Food, shelter, and love. You know, love doesn't have to mean go out there and give a hug to your neighbor that you barely ever talked to before. Sometimes even just the tiniest little question can help somebody. Just ask them what their day's been like so far. You know, I guarantee whether you ask somebody who needs that or somebody who doesn't need it, you're still gonna make their day better. You're probably gonna make your day better too. So, I guess I'm gonna close it up here. And just thank everybody for their own love and support towards me. It really helped a lot, thank you. And I really appreciate you all checking out my videos. I guess I'll see you next time. Thanks, see ya.